Night Team's Danica Lewis braved the elements to tell you how people are handling this cleanup. Danica.
Still slightly cold out here, Sarah, and while you might have been praying for some plows to come through and sweep off those streets overnight, it could have ended up in piles in your front yard, and by the end of the day, pretty hard with these temperatures. But plowers say there's really no way to avoid blocking some of those driveways.
We moved our car over here yesterday.
It's a game of plow ping pong, moving between snowed-in spots.
We got to be on the other side by midnight tonight.
Joel Grewley and his wife dig out the car again, but this time it's tougher.
There's more snow and it's a bit icier, so it's a lot heavier and it's harder to get through.
So imagine the reaction when the plow piles are almost as tall as you.
It was right about shoulder level.
Blocking your driveway.
Boy. You know, I am going to have to dig that out.
It took Stephen Rich hours to tunnel his way out. He says the city plows could avoid making the mountains of snow there.
The plow stops here and then moves on, and I get the snow from about half the cul-de-sac here.
But the Madison Streets Department says that's easier said than done with some of their massive equipment.
Our regular plows really can't do a good job in a cul-de-sac.
George Dreckman heads up the department and says people need to expect the piles. And with them this deep and the snow this heavy, a metal shovel could help the cause.
The spade will serve the purpose of busting it up.
Without the right tools or a snowblower, many opted out of venturing out in the blizzard. Fewer people on the roads or shoveling them means fewer in the ER.
The amount of snow, I think people are having a hard time shoveling it and blowing it themselves, so maybe they're having the professionals do it.
And those who aren't know their limits.
It's a good workout. Yeah, my heart rate's definitely up right now.
While most are being patient with the plowing process, Dreckman asks neighbors to stay that way.
We're not doing any of this on purpose. It just is how these things kind of work out.
Now, over at St. Mary's Hospital, where we visited today to ask their ER how things were going, they're used to seeing a few people every hour for snow-related injuries. But with this storm, they only saw one person today, 12 in total. Most of those are slips and falls. There was one snowblower-related accident. But good news from this, no cardiac arrest. They usually see at least one of those in a storm like this one. So good news, at least for the ERs. People are being safe out there, Sarah.
And keeping those professionals very busy.
Yes, that's for sure.
All right, Danica, come on in from the cold out there. Thanks so much.